So concerning for the people who are living there, who are experiencing all of that. Looking closer to home here for the holiday forecast at Campus Martius, you can see we've got some very calm weather here. Meteorologist Mike Taylor checking back in to let us know what to expect, and also keeping those folks in Jamaica in mind.
Yeah, because the storm is barreling down right on them right now. In fact, it's at a Category 4 storm, and that was as of the last update. So those are winds up to 145 miles an hour, the gust 175. And it has slowed down just a touch. Could be interacting perhaps with the island a little bit, but it's down to about 18 miles per hour. I've seen it moving as fast as 22, which is fast for a hurricane in general. But because it's not taking its time, that's actually some good news, because that also means it's not going to impact the island for long. But they are on the bad side, the dirty side of this area, this storm, I should say, and that means they're going to get the worst of the storm surge as well as those winds. But I'm happy to say it is moving quickly. But because of that same speed, as early as Saturday morning to be specific, it's going to get into the Gulf. It's going to go past the Yucatan Peninsula, and once it's in this location, Texas will be looking at it at that point, and it could re-strengthen up to a Category 1 or stronger, something we'll be watching, and no doubt the state of Texas is watching as well. The summer feel, it's back, so therefore we're talking about the heat and the humidity, and that could trigger some showers and some storms. And even though we're not outlooked yet, I do believe there is an opportunity there for Friday to be a problem, so that's something we're going to have to watch as well. 83 in downtown Detroit. That humidity I was referring to makes it feel like 85. The dew point, the muggy meter is up with those dew points in the mid 60s. So that's something else you'll notice when you step out. Showers are trying to sneak in here. Much of the activity has been far to the west out near Lansing. No other sensors really reporting the rain just yet, but the chance will be there until this boundary clears the entire state. So we're not out of the woods just yet. Thinking between now and about 5 o'clock gives us that window of opportunity to see a stray shower or storm. Otherwise, it's just hot and humid. Clouds thicken up as that system approaches. Late tonight, we'll still call it warm and humid. The clouds will thin out just a little bit. Overnight lows in the mid to upper 60s, and the 4th of July looks good, but I will freeze it going into not the 4th of July per se, where it's just a slight chance of seeing some rain, but into your Friday. Just a snapshot of the system I was referring to is right here. This could cause a problem. There's a lot of spin in the atmosphere with this one, so we'll have to watch it as we get closer. Let's give you a summary of the 4th of July now. A dry start. Thinking we'll stay dry through the afternoon. It's the evening time which gives us that window to see some spotty showers. I don't think it'll be a washout, but something that we'll watch for you. Friday will be next in line. That could cause some issues, and that cold front that comes through on Friday drops our temperatures down to 80 by Saturday. Gets rid of the humidity for a second because it's back going into the start of next week.